Okay. How do I get through here? How do I get through here? How do I get through here? I clearly have to destroy that. Sometimes it won't let me attack. I guess I'm in a non-combat area. Let's see. Need a key for over there.
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
So follow the tendrils, yeah.
And there's probably another one.
You are looking at a treasure chest. Yes, I know I'm looking at a treasure chest.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Firebrand. .78 fire damage. At the moment we just go for solid upgrades. I can jump over here. No need to, but I can. Thank you.
to him.
Got it covered.
Ranged attackers.
That's one for us.
Shit.
Look out!
Look, another one of those magical beams.
Yep.
There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
I bet we will. So there's a treasure chest probably on that bridge above us. To be honest, I thought that was going to make me slide down. Dragon Age Inquisition, you son of a bitch. Nightmares about that. Etheric Remnant. Flawless Crystal.
That's one. Now to find the other.
We'll get there. There is a treasure chest somewhere. There. I don't think I can make that jump, no.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
A treasure chest. Frost branch. I'm just going to keep upgrading my staff. $10 gold. And I'm assuming that's it and we can't go any further, but it gets us the treasure chest that we missed earlier, and then you slide down, so cool. Nug carving and 28 gold. And 7 gold. I do miss the Inquisitor's ping, but the Inquisitor's ping didn't make sense. And I believe was tied to them having the mark on their hand. IR. RC. Protected Javelineer. This is legitimately the first time I've ever enjoyed combat in a Dragon Age. I cannot stress that enough for people who don't, like, listen to me. So I could have gone in this way as well. Okay. Cool.
See that back? Guys.
But you see, now I worry it's too easy. Oh, I thought I wasn't going to make it then. Old quarry. Blacksmith tools. Time-tested trappings. This leather ensemble helps the wearer blend into the surrounding woods while on an expedition. I don't know if that's a fall to your death. It is. Clay jar, 33 gold.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Better hope it still has the dagger indeed, Rook.
Harding? Harding!
Damn.
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. I am. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
Harding!
Okay, who said that?
I can hear it. The song of the stone.
Is that Is that the giants? I forget what they're called. Hang on.
What the?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know.
Combo opportunity. Shred. Combos with Icebreaker.
I don't know how to control it.
Combo primers and detonators to trigger detonations.
Yeah, good to go.
Ow. So, that's the primer.
On the left.
Okay, I have to use Shred followed by Icebreaker, not Icebreaker followed by Shred.
Yeah. They're shooting for us. They're coming from the right. Ready to go again.
So I have to use Shred followed by Icebreaker.
That one, that one.
Followed by Icebreaker.
Got us in the distance.
Range incoming.
Got us in range. Watch it.
So Shred.
They're at range.
Got us from a distance.
He's gone away again. Did that combo? I can't tell if that comboed or not. I can't tell if it comboed or not. I am pretty messed up though.
Got us at range.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
You do wizard
Not
stuff
sure,
now.
but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Dwarves doing magic? That ain't right.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen'Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Are we doing red lyrium again, are we? Fine. I can do red lyrium again. And we're just back at the lighthouse.
You said something took you over,
Something like that?
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solas's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's not any magic I know.
It's not the magic I know.
What do you mean?
It's clearly stone-focused, which makes sense. Dwarves are children of the stone.
Mages connect to the Fade. Dwarves reach out to the stone? Maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we don't have any real answers.
We're winging it. I think it's a gift. Rook is optimistic. It's all just weird. Rook is baffled. I don't like this. Rook is wary. I don't like this.
We're friends, so I'm gonna be honest. It feels wrong. Bad.
Really?
Yeah.
2 elven gods escaped the Fade, and now this? What if it's connected?
Okay, I know we need to be wary, but I think this is a good thing. I feel connected
But you knew Sandal.
to the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense.
Yep.
Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. You don't like what's happened. But it's not going to be a problem for us working together, is it?
I can flirt with her. I trust you. Just make sure to aim. I keep an eye on you. You're not a problem.
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
Huh. Really?
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, to be honest.
She was pretty
That's
handy in Inquisition.
So sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solas in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
Dwarf suddenly has magic. That's like world shattering.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf, and the gods he'd set loose. They couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Dude, are we going to get to meet the Titans? Are we going to get to meet the Titans? Quest complete, the Singing Blade. The Ting returned to Solas' ritual site, hoping to find the lyrium dagger that Solas lost. They pried the ancient artifact. Everyone's bond increased, Harding's bond increased. They pried the ancient artifact away from the Darkspawn ghouls that were drawn to it, but touching the dagger has had a profound effect on Harding, seemingly rekindling a forgotten link between her and the stone. What this means for Harding remains to be seen. Item found, uncommon shortbow, Harding. It's not as good as Mayhem. Quest acquired.
I should find some place to try to talk to Solas.
The enemy of my enemy. The enemy of my enemy's enemy is my enemy. Level up. +1 skill point. So it wants me to go there, so I'm gonna... Oh. Read. Another surprise gift. Another chest washed up in the lighthouse. Not sure whether it's luck or we've got a friend out in the Fade who wants to help. Nev. Kirkwall's finest. Oh, is that Hawk's gear? Sweet. Command armor note. I guess this chest got lost in the Fade and someone shepherded it to our doorstep. Is it just me, or does the armor look somehow familiar, like something an old friend would wear? Harding. Spectre of battles past. Paragon of leadership. Workshop. The Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading your equipment at the Caretaker's Workshop will increase an item's statistics. Finding another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase an item's statistics while also unlocking new properties. Pursue both paths to bring out your equipment's full potential. Empowering the Workshop. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Okay, but did I not just get... Do I have to make it? I got the recipe for it. Do I have Harding? It's not as good. It's literally not as good. What? Right? Ah, she's got points. She can now, I guess, do dwarf magic. Soothing potion. Healing effectiveness. Let's upgrade her seismic shot. Minratha's contract. Associate. Eluvian expert. Is that like my... yeah, my friendship level. Okay, skills. Come on, Shay. What have we got? Did we buy Chain Lightning? No, we didn't actually buy Chain Lightning. Or Frost Nova. Or the Wall of Fire. I feel like I want to head this way. Yeah, into Spellblades. Let's get Frost Nova. The Dwarven people. A letter home, an unsent letter from Harding to her mother. My dearest Ma, I'm writing you from Minrathus into Vinter. I'm into Vinter, isn't that amazing? Yes, there are power-hungry mages and slavers and cultists, but the city is so much more than that. You should see the magical lights. I've mentioned this before, but I don't really work for the Inquisition the way I used to. It's complicated. I do miss it. I miss Skyhold and my friends there. But Charter still keeps in contact, and I'm working with Varric doing something really important. I wish I could tell you more. Soon, though, we're very close to finding the person we've been tracking. Once that's over, I'll come home, and you get to hear the whole story. Maybe I'll even be in time for the sheep shearing. Lots of love, Lace. Miscellaneous. Harding's note, Lyrium dagger. They had no idea it was a dagger when they found it in the primeval Tig. It looked like an idol with figures carved from red lyrium. Didn't want to stare at it too long, Varric once said. Felt like it was staring back. His brother Bertrand kept the idol for himself and probably stared at it much too long. When he felt his sanity slipping, Bertrand sold the idol to Knight... well before he was already gone, and then he went mad. Sold the idol to Knight Commander Meredith of Kirkwall, who forged the idol into a blade. It didn't end well for her. The idol remained lodged in Meredith's petrified remains until it was removed some years ago, presumably by Solas, and restored to its original form. That's when we learned about the idol's connection to the elven gods. Solas used the lyrium dagger to create the veil, and he's going to use it to bring the veil down. So that dagger, the whole thing that we found in the Tig all that time ago, in 2011... all led to this. I have no missives. Right. The enemy of my enemy. So we can go and meet Balara. Harding wants to talk. Nev doesn't. But we should probably go and just pop in anyway. Just in case there's ambient dialogue.
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
That's about how I feel. Can I customize my casual appearance? I'm feeling very Inquisitor's pajamas at the moment. So, yeah. Lace is the only one who wants to talk.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreidim. But Velos Atreidim is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
I could flirt with her. I don't want to romance Harding. Does that sound weird? You lost me.
Harding? Are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
I like that you're excited.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
I'm pretty sure that weird ghost rat boy we had on our squad in Inquisition, didn't he say something about they forgot and they were asleep? I'm almost 100% certain. God, what was his name? Because I kicked him out the first time I played the game because I didn't want to deal with him. Cole, that's it. The one who basically told you the plot of Dragon Age Inquisition in riddles as it happened. See, there are two chests here. Chains decor. Table. Nev didn't want to talk. Maybe Balara does? Varric clearly doesn't, and is probably dead, let's be honest. It's a bit annoying that my character can't, like, wear the... I thought we... Do I have to build the, Do I have to... Yeah, I can't, wear any of that gear. I thought I had to craft it. Maybe I'm just wrong. So where is... Balara is there, and Varric is there. Varric's not going to talk to us because he's actually dead. That's the way to the Fade portal. It's going to take me a while. Gonna take me a while. Wardrobe. So, weapon appearance. Formal enough to face a war council while still functional on the battlefield, beyond the stars. Yeah, look, it is literally Mass Effect. Can I get an N7 helmet? Yep. I have. So even though I can't wear that gear, I can customize the appearance of it. So that I still look like a Spectre. Okay, here's my my casual gear. Okay, so I actually have to unlock the different casual gears. Absolutely going to go around dressed as a Spectre. Don't want to go there yet.
Wait, that room wasn't there before, I don't think.
No, it wasn't. That's why I don't want to go there yet, Rook. Pay attention. Yeah, she's downstairs. Is she in here? No, she's in the other one. She's in the... This is the music room? Because we've not had a chance to visit her down here. This is the portal to the... I was going to say Nexus then. She's in here. She's chilling out in here by the portal. Doing stuff. Dude, can I talk to you? Thank you.
Oh, Rook! Hello!
Hello.
I've never seen an Eluvian like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating. Wait, if the magic is feeding back into itself... This thing's self-stabilizing! Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Soon as Illyrium cures, I should be able to fix this. Not entirely sure what will happen when I do, but I can see the flaw in the resonance, so whatever it's supposed to do, it's not currently doing. Sorry, Rook. I'm just in the middle of some calibrations.
Jesus Christ.
Can't rush this kind of thing, Rook.
Really? She garrused me. Anyway, let's go through the door that wasn't there before. Yeah, that's Rook's bedroom with Varric. Bit weird. Meditation chamber.
Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
On life in the lighthouse. This ancient logbook is filled with meticulous veilfire runes. Though it is encoded, flicking through it offers vignettes of borrowed memory. Fearful refugees are ushered to the lighthouse through Eluvians, emerging from the infirmary and libraries as soldiers, spies, and scholars. Gardeners plant long-extinct herbs that are harvested and withered in the blink of an eye. The sharp smell of distilling medicine wafts from a window, and poison for the enemy drips into a vial. The arguments of a war council go on late into the night. Forbidden songs are sung freely, with filthy lyrics substituted for the Evanurus' names. Finally, a heated conversation silhouetted against glass with quick shadows darting behind it. The argument ends with a wordless but unmistakable impression. You summoned them, you feed them. We have an aquarium. I hate it. I don't like aquariums. Sorry. Have a wardrobe. Unpack. Place broken chains.
I helped a lot of Minrath's slaves escape to freedom the night I met Varric. Then the Magisters cracked down in retaliation, and the Shadow Dragons decided I was too much trouble to keep around.
I was impulsive, I made the right call, I suppose it was fair. I suppose it was fair.
I'm never going to apologize for freeing slaves, but I hope the Shadow Dragons got through the backlash safely.
Wait, are we doing our character past choices now and acknowledging them? 'Cause cool, but... Chess set.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
The gods won't care, he loved travelling, so do I. We're too focused on war. That's a lot of work. We're too focused on war.
We fight each other, we oppress the elves, we're at war with the Antam. If our rulers keep treating everything like a war game, the only marks we'll leave on the world will be scorch marks.
Yep. So the Canary War's still going on then. Expect the Canary to show up. Place magical project.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
I wasn't a model student.
Might have gone faster if I hadn't been exhausted from too many late-night escapades. Oh well, still got it done.
I guess I'm finalizing my personality here. Varric's shaving mirror.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solas, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Scar options. Examine options related to scars. Choosing one will conclude the conversation. I'm trying to live up to that. I look good. Enough reflection. Gender identity options. Examine options related to gender identity. Choosing one will conclude the conversation. What's the gender identity? I love who I am.
There they are. The person I knew I was. I did the work, I stuck with it, and now I get to see them every time I look in the mirror.
Eh.
Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solas? Just sleep or... relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind...
But that's not actually going to happen. What we're going to do is load. I think that's going to put us back to when we first started. Yes. No. That one? There you go.
I helped a lot of Minrath's slaves escape to freedom the night I met Varric. Then the Magisters cracked down in retaliation, and the Shadow Dragons decided I was too much trouble to keep around.
See, this is so weird. This is our background, but we've been playing for a couple of hours. I suppose it was fair. No, I was impulsive. I made the right call. Clearly, the backstory that we've been given is we fucked up and we got basically exiled for it. I suppose it was fair, or I was impulsive. I suppose it was fair.
I'm never going to apologize for freeing slaves. But I hope the Shadow Dragons got through the backlash safely.
I feel like that's the right choice. Chess set. It's
peddler gave
weird.
me this after I saved his caravan from bandits.
It's weird.
He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
He loved travelling. We're too focused on war. That's a lot of work. The gods won't care. He loved travelling, so do I. He loved travelling, so do I.
He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
We are literally doing character creation. Like 5 hours in or something. I don't know how long we've been going. 4 or 5 hours. The Orb of Minrathous.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
For all the good it did, it was hard but worthwhile. Those were the days. I wasn't a model student. See, I'd like to think our wizard worked hard to be a wizard.
My teacher said they'd never seen anyone weave the layers of magic so intricately, but it all just felt right.
And our final keepsake, which is Varric's shaving mirror.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solas, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Examine options related to scars. Scars are lessons learned. My scars are a badge of honor. These scars are sexy. Gender identity options. I'm getting there. I love who I am. Feels good to see the real me. I don't think our character is transgender. I think our character is not transgender. I'm trying to live up to that. I look good. Enough reflection. Well, I'm going to go on about scars. Scars are lessons learned, I think.
Funny, Varric didn't mention that hero having so many scars. It's handy. You ever get too full of yourself, you can just look in the mirror and see every mistake that left a mark. But it's not just about you anymore. Nev's got a new scar because you sent her into that ritual.
Yeah, that's fucked
So
up.
do better. Nobody else should have to wear your mistakes. Hero.
Yep, that I feel deep in my bones.
Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solas? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
It's very convenient that we basically have a quantum entanglement communicator to talk to the Dreadwolf.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Did I overstate the danger?
You did not. Seriously, rubbing it in? Stop, I need information. Solas remembered your earlier worry. Stop.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Geranean.
Nothing, but I'm here. I'm not in charge. I punch up. You should know. I punch up.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
I met Varric when he asked the Shadow Dragons for help with freeing an old friend from Venatori slavers. The Shadow Dragons had a safe plan that wasn't gonna work.
So, you and Varric led an armed rebellion and dealt a devastating blow to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them.
They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
No broodmothers. No broodmothers, kids. I don't want to do it. Can we stop them? How do we stop them? Then we stop them more. Why blight the world? It's bigger than what we have. It didn't escape. Why blight the world?
I don't understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
It didn't escape?
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganan and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
It's bigger than what we have?
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
So, from what I remember of what he said in Inquisition, it was for him, he was basically asleep. So, what was he floating in Blight? Can we stop them? How do we stop them? And then we stop them.
But we can stop them from freeing the Blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
So, it's funny, because obviously Elganan and Gillenane were always praised, and now they are these super murderous, monstrous, mutated super elves. But I still don't trust him as far as I could fucking throw him. That's not enough.
I came here for specifics, not fortune-telling.
I would tell you more were I not currently imprisoned thanks to your actions.
Fine. I'll go kick the trees and see what falls out.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Eluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Varric's dead, isn't he? I don't want him to be, but... Dude, they're dancing around that shit. Wardrobe. You have acquired new appearances for your equipment. Appearances can be modified from the wardrobe in your room. We already did that. I can put something here. Enter decoration mode. Change decor. Oh, I see. So I can move things around, but I don't... I've got slavery chains. I've got a mirror. I've got my magical project. Got my chessboard. Wardrobe. They've got to have more, like... This is all armor, isn't it? There's no way. There's no way there's only armor for casual wear. That would be ridiculous. Considering all the complaints about the Inquisitor pajamas. So they're the other Origin casual wear. So I guess I can never get those. We get those for getting Fen'Harel's past, and then everything else is just armor. So there's, I guess, 3 sets of Watcher's robes. Everyone's going to be getting, yeah. Okay, it's pretty damn customizable then, which is cool. Giant floating book. So, what I'm currently hoping for, by the way, is that our next squad mate is a... She's still here? She's very difficult to talk to.
Oh, Rook! Hello! I've never seen an Eluvian like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
He killed Varric, didn't he? Like, damn it. I want to be wrong. I really want to be wrong here, but I don't feel like I'm wrong.
So Solas told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeda's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't replace you.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You risked your neck to bring down an entire slavery ring. Pretty much by yourself.
I had help.
Sure. I got winded about 5 minutes in. You did most of the work.
He's dead, isn't he?
Ticked off a bunch of Minrathous big shots, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solas wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry, I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
He's dead, isn't he? About Demeter's Crossing.
There is something. Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You took him back to the Veil Jumpers.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Dude, this is like phoning Admiral Hackett at the end of story plot points about Solas and the ritual.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solas in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
We need his help. He's an asshole. I'm worried.
He's the god of lies and he's inside my head, Varric. How do you think I feel about that?
Fair enough. But Nev's a great mage. If you need her to whip up a ward to keep him out of your mind, she can. But you haven't asked her to. Why not?
Solas is our best source of information about these elven gods. We can't stop them without what he knows.
So you're making the decision to keep talking with him?
Yeah.
You're making a choice. Stay careful, stay worried, but don't beat yourself up about doing what you have to do.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
About Nev being hurt.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
He's dead, isn't he?
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll talk to you later, Ghost Varric.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
It's a shame they can't use...
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
It is a shame they can't use the hero of Ferelden. Genuinely, because this is what the hero of Ferelden was written out for, trying to sort out blight shit. Yeah? And they will never use the hero of Ferelden. It's too bullshitty. There's too many options there. Hawk, I can understand. Hawk is busy being Hawk. So I have to go and talk to Nev then. I mean, I kind of want to go and talk to other people. This feels very Normandy. I don't think you're going to have it by the Dread Wolf.
Oh, Rook! Hello!
Yeah.
I've never seen an Eluvian like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
Got to apologise for her getting busted up.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that?
Templars?
First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Mage killer isn't a problem?
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
As long as he doesn't have a contract out on us, we're fine.
I think we'll get along.
You think a trained killer will like us?
What's not to love? The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Like, we can just go and talk to the Antivan Crows? Really? Okay, well, good work, Neve. Nev, sorry.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the Crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic. And who fights the worst of it?
The Shadow Dragons. Good idea. Resist the gods with our own resistance group.
If the gods enter the empire, our contacts back home might get something.
I miss the Shadow Dragons. We're experts on evil magic. About our past work.
Years with the Shadow Dragons, and this is the first time we've worked together.
Directly. I gather information for the Shadows. You might have used one of my leads. And I've heard of you.
I bet everyone heard about the Nessus job.
You were right to avoid Minrathous after. More than one Magister wanted your head. It was good work, though. And we've got more ahead.
I miss the Shadow Dragons. It's our job to help people.
Root out evil magic, help the helpless. That's what we signed up for.
And what a deal we made.
So, we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Did we just give her finger gun? But only one?
I swear I see wisps in my dreams now.
Right, we've got a bunch of quests. The team need to recruit experts at confronting mages and monsters, as well take advice from anyone who could help, even the Dread Wolf himself. So we've got Into the Crossroads, get to Treviso or Docktown. Nev knows of two potential allies against the gods, a crow assassin who specializes, it's not going to be who we want it to be, specializes in killing mages, and a resistance group called the Shadow Dragons. To make contact with either one, the team must braid the fade and search for Eluvians that will take them back to the real world. Sea of Blood. Talk to the crows to find the mage killer in Treviso, the smuggled relic case. Contact the Shadow Dragons. Find a way to Docktown. The Shadow Dragons are a resistance group in Tevinter, and investigator Nev Gallas is one of them. She thinks they can help against the gods and wants to meet them in Minrathous. You cannot track another quest during the current quest. I am also a Shadow Dragon. I thought that was the frickin' point. So I'm not being funny. I'm assuming when Rook goes back to their room and talks to Varric, what they're actually doing is working shit out in their own head.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I Help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Eluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
Is it safe?
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous, as the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven guards who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Eluvians meet.
The crossroads.
A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solas. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Neat trick.
Either you found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along. Not sure which one worries me more.
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Thanks, Ghost.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Well, let's be careful.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Eluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Part 3 Awakening. Discovered a singing blade, an awakening of magic dampener notes. Initial notes on the dampener's operation. Dampener creates a counter-resonance to the Fade. That's why it's safe to live here. No one's been torn apart yet, that I know of, but the counter-resonance from the dampener is tuned to this specific part of the Fade. The more you move away from this spot, the less effective it would be. There's a theory that every mage has a unique resonance. The way they touch magic is just a little bit different. Theoretically, could you tune the dampener to a person's resonance instead? Make it so they couldn't use magic? Would be hard to figure out someone's specific resonance, would need examples of their magic. Need third volume of Harris's collected essays, will ask the professor if he has it. Who's the professor? A miscellaneous one in here somewhere. Ah, 3 of them. Letter from Solas to Elganan. To Elganan, Sun Tamer, General of the Enlightened Army, first among the Evanurus, ruler of Arlathan, who woke at the dawn of the Elves. From Solas, Spirit Seeker, second to Mythal, Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, who is no younger. I ask you again to reconsider. To claim there is no difference between ruling as king and ruling as god begs the question of why you feel it necessary to claim such a title for yourself. Most of the people accept your rule. You have shackled their bodies. Must you shackle their minds in turn? There is much we disagree upon, but you must see that hobbling our people with such claims will limit their spirits and tarnish the gleam of your leadership. Your power is unquestioned. May your wisdom match it. Don't try and make me sympathize with the bastard. Right. Elganan's reply. To Solas, Spirit Seeker, second to Mythal, Dreadwolf. Our Lord Elganan has received your words and will give them consideration they deserve. Rest well knowing our Lord Elganan is devoted to his people and their well-being, and wishes for them to have lives of peace and abundance. Regards, Decimal, blood-bound to Elganan, keeper of his rights, on behalf of Elganan, Sun Tamer, Crown of Arlathan, Thirst of the Firstborn, Lord of the Day and of the Night, who woke at the dawn of the Elven. Letter to Charter. Charter, yes, the trail went cold. Harding is probably the best damn scout in Thedas, and she couldn't pick it up again. No, I'm not giving up yet. The Inquisitor and I are in perfect agreement here. Solas has to be stopped. He thinks the world is broken, and the only way to fix it is to blow it all up and rebuild from the ashes. But I don't care how much better the shiny new world will be after someone else buries all the bodies for him. I spent enough years of my life doing that cleanup already. The people who live in this world, the broken shitty one, their lives are worth just as much as his beautiful elven paradise. And the worst part is, he knows it. This is my last chance to make things right. I have to take it. Varric's so dead. I don't know why they've gone with the he was dead all along thing. Genuinely. That bothers me. It's so obvious that Solas killed him. So... have they all just gone back to their rooms again? I don't know why there's a coffee table here. I guess we see where the Stargate points. Find a way to Treviso or Docktown in... it is a three-man party. Okay. Oh, now we can see how many squad mates we're going to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squad mates. Harding the Inquisition. We need Harding. It's weird that they've changed it to a three-man thing. We need Harding. And I guess Nev. I want a warrior so bad. You're going to have to give me a warrior squad mate soon. Into the crossroads. The team explores the crossroads, a mysterious network of mirrors that allow instantaneous travel in order to recruit more people to their cause. Start quest.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
We've been here before. In Inquisition, right? In the DLC. I could use a guide.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evenurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Get to Treviso or Docktown. Beacon Island. Discover these beacons throughout Thedas to unlock fast travel, party member swapping, and respawning at this location. That's currently blocked.
Can't travel this way.
The gods want to cut us off from the crossroads.
Right. God, I hate tilting because it fudges with my controls and stuff. Just want a photo of this Commander Shepard armor. Or whatever it is, this N7 gear. No filter. And we have made it to the crossroads. I'm still waiting for... I think this is where the plot's going to be, get your squad. It doesn't. Look. That's the thing I was trying to do earlier. Look, watch. I'll try and shoot the beam. Whenever I pause it, the beam goes out. Even there, the beam goes out when I go into photo mode. So I can't take a photo of the attack. Sorry, that's what I was playing with then. This doesn't exist yet, but there is a note. Mirrors upon mirrors. This place is amazing. Dunes normal. Eluvians function with twinned lyrium fragments. One always led to another. It's QEC again. Solas somehow talked the crossroads into making Fade Eluvians that override them, his own network to run our rebellion. Provided you ignore all the old stories about holding mirrors up to mirrors and getting caught in the infinite reflections. Falassen. But what happened to the elves rise up? All the elves were supposed to get up at the end of Dragon Age, you know, when he buggered off. That was a plot point.
Blight, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
Requires a revenant essence. Okay, I don't know what a revenant essence is. I feel weird about it being a three-man squad. So, that beacon is off. It's interesting. I feel like it'll expand more as the game progresses, which is a good call to make. So in the crossroads there are 10 chests, 6 super chests, 4 something, and 5, I guess that's, what, bosses? 5, where's the little hat? Some little Fen'Harel altar and Evanira's altar. There's no dragon's lair here though, but there are 4 tiers. Okay.